AP, salute, salute. AP said freeload Dirk. Let him be great. Said let him be great. Let him be great. Let him come up in the building. Let him come in the building. Y'all rocking with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka Mr. Dark Side, aka Bucks Dinero, all hundreds. That's a whole fact. Trying to get this info, people, but we might just freestyle it. Yeah, we might just freestyle it, which is never a problem. Yeah, I just freestyle it, people. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing. Yeah, my guy said free dirt. I don't know, AP, about that one, man. It comes to the point, man. You just gotta, Yak, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Salute to my guy, Yak, Chicago finest. Appreciate the pull up. OG Bobby Johnson, salute. Sexy J, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Carmelo, salute. Yeah, I don't know about that free Dirk ish, man. It be Melly Mel, salute. Let me get my shout outs. Let me start from this beginning. AP, salute. Carmelo, salute. Melly Mel, salute. OG, salute. I'm full. OG, I'm full. I ain't say you wasn't big Jersey, OG. I ain't say that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. My guys are OG. Salute to OG, man. Yak, Chicago's finest. Salute, man. Respect back to you, my guys. Asia, salute. Yeah, man. I mean, I can't say salute Dirk, man. I think Dirk, he just it's what you call overkill, people. You know what I mean? It's overkill. Overkill, man. That's a fact. Overkill, people. And I think when you're dealing with overkill, you know what I mean? I think that, everybody was saying that it was gonna happen. I'm sure you heard the, the chitter chatters. You know what I mean? I'm sure you heard that, people. You know what I mean? Just like I heard it. I'm sure he heard it. You know what I mean? I'm sure he heard it, people. And I think he should have put himself in a better position to where as though he could have, you know, he could have shook around that. Yeah, yeah, Yak. It's a whole fact, man. It's a whole fact, Yak. Now, I am going to say it's sad. I'm going to say it's sad. It's definitely sad. First property investment, you already know, man. BX will be next. Big Bronx energy. Yeah, too comfortable. Too comfortable. You know, and the sad part about it is, and I'm gonna look at it from this angle. He was feeding a lot of people. If they don't know how to go get what they need to go get by now, shame on them. You know what I mean? Shame on them. Shame on them, people. You know what I mean? Shame on them. But it comes to a point where you got to know how. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't give enough credit to guys like what's my man who came out the shy. He fell all the way back. Forgot his name, but he fell all the way back when it came down to the drill. That's a whole fact, OG Bobby Johnson, man. All that, like, before we get into the spill, that be the point. And I don't care, a million people could preach this. A million people. You put all that work in for what? People supposed to work hard to get up out of tight situations. You know what I mean? To get out the situation. Did I think he did a good job of working hard to get out the situation? Nah. But they say karma is something else, though, man. Like with the Vaughn joint, who knows? I'm hearing, you dig? At the end of the day, he threw Vaughn under the bus. So he dodged a lot of bullets. And for him to still get caught up, I'm sure he knows they on my top like a do-rag. Chief Keef. Facts, Yak. Chief Keef knew when to hold him and when to fold him. They don't even give that man enough credit on all angles. He know when to fold him and when to hold him, man. He got up out that situation. That's what you're supposed to do. Dudes ain't take the alley-oop and run with it. They still wanted to be relevant. They still wanted to be in the streets with the shoot 'em up, bang, bang. And it just didn't go down that way. Yeah. Hey, yo, Yak, they about to throw everything at him. Even the people who caught up in some situations, because that's, from what I'm hearing, that's how he got caught up. You know what I mean? Somebody came home, somebody caught some extra charges. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they gonna do what he did, Devon. And it's sad to see young guys gotta go through that. It is. It's definitely sad to see young guys gotta go through that, man. But they know how hard dudes struggle to get to where he at. What? Then he talking about somebody gave him 40 mil. What? And you still caught up? Yo, his situation was warranted where when they rich, Sexy J. You know what, Sexy J too? I wouldn't even went back and did no show in Chicago. Come on, man. That's like me knowing I am who I am in my hood, right? And I did dirt that was being exposed, and I go back and want to shake a leg and nah. Nasty work, man. So really, that's a fact, Sexy. Now, I'm not saying you don't go back and show love and support, but you got to go back in a disguise, man. You just got to move better than that. Then I heard his pops just came home. I heard Dirk, Chicken Shahada. All that for what, man? Yeah, in and out. And that's only when you indulging in the activities that still surround your name with bad energy. It's pitiful. Nobody else was doing anything, right? Who gonna carry the baton? You know what I mean? Who gonna carry the baton, people? So it's no Dirk, no more OTF. Anything that happened on Dirk watch, they could throw it on Dirk. Yeah, I'm sure the mayor. Well, we know what the mayors do. Look what Mayor Adams did in New York. He gave Diddy the keys. He gave Dirk the keys. I mean, he gave Diddy the keys. But, you know, it's not surprising, people. That's the scary part. And then when you do the math to it, the the cards is stacked against us. So when you on that high horse You got to know how to carry that accordingly, man. You just got to know how to carry that accordingly. It's a fact. You can't carry that like, you know, you untouchable. You ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I mean? And when they see you making noise, they don't like that. They don't like that, people. And then you throw it back in their face indirectly. Bad, bad business. Bad business, man. So, like I said, can you imagine the people that depended on Dirk? His kids. People don't take the time out to really know and understand, the people they got counting on them. I just hope he, when he was out, he invested his money well. You know, that's all you go. You go. What's the name? That's all. That's all you could do. You know what I mean? You definitely have to look at it in a manner where as though you got to put your money in the right positions. You know what I mean? You got to put them in the right positions. You know what I mean? And it be things like that, people, that make you sit back when you're in that cell. When you in that cell, people, it makes you sit back and damn, I should have crossed this I, dotted that, you know, crossed this T, dotted that I, things of that nature. Because once them alphabet boys on you, they on you. I'm having a lot of people, oh yeah, well, he might tell Queen T Royale, salute. Salute Queen T Royale. I'm hearing a lot of people saying, oh yeah, he gonna tell to get out. Do I feel sorry for him? Nah, because he had the opportunity, to do better. Like he had the opportunity, people. You know? He had the opportunity. And for you to miss your opportunity, that's the part that sucks. It's just bad. NoBueno.com. NoBueno.com. Then you got people. I passed by a page. I don't know who page it was. Where you had guys like Charleston White just making mockery. Yo, come on, people. Tap that screen twice if you got an old device. Come on, share the live out. Show some support. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a short one. Ain't gonna be a long one. You know, it's just bad all the way around the board. There ain't no way to sugarcoat it. There ain't no way to shake it up. Sure, Queen T Royale, you definitely can. Right, yeah. Cause that's what it be about at the end of the day. When you got kids involved, and the kids need to eat, they don't want to hear excuses on why you couldn't make a graduation. They don't want to hear excuses on why you couldn't make a birthday. And they don't deserve it. They just don't. And when you start shaking and moving, and you make decisions that Dirk made, something got to ring in your mind, or someone riding with him should have put him on a game. 050 Cannon, salute my guy. Boogie Black, salute. Appreciate the pull up. You already know, man. We popping Canaan, man. You know what I mean? We popping, man. You know what I mean? Can't stop, won't stop, man. We doing what we doing, man. You know what I mean? I see you knocking the door down as well. You understand? Queen T. Royale said, my grandmother told me that when fortune knocks on the door and you don't answer, she sends her sister whose name is Misfortune. Wow. So true. Well, Boogie Black, we can't even say they lined him because I'm sure he knew that they was on his body. Yo, please go like, share to my guy 050 Cannon, man. You know what I mean? YouTube paparazzi, dope content. Bring you dope work. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much, you know, set you straight on the latest entertainment news. You know what I mean? So go like, share, and subscribe to my Gaza. El Plaga TV, salute. Same as well. My guy El Plaga 357. Go like, share, and subscribe. Dope work. Like I told you, man, put a smile on your face if you're having a down day, man. Go check his workout. You know what I mean? Well, we got to look at the Supreme Team, Boogie Black. Ron from the BX, salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Supreme did that. He used the company situation. Uncle Ralph, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Mob Ties in the building. DJ Velo, salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, Preem did that. He used, he tied the business into whatever he was doing. He might have still been on the street if he haven't done that. That's a fact. Yo, salute to my guy DJ Velo, man. Please go like, share, subscribe if y'all haven't, which I know y'all probably have. But yeah, like it's just certain things, people, that as a young adult you got to do better. Oh, yeah, no, nah, not for no. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Boogie Black. That's a whole fact. That part right there was senseless. Senseless. Senseless, people. Out of linea. Drea, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Appreciate you coming back. That's a whole fact. So it's a lot of things when you go back to Dirk music. He's speaking the wrong ish. in his music as well. Yeah. That's a fact, Velo. They think they invincible, man. And instead of them taking that money, using it, even if you know you in that lane, you, yo, my mom always told me, you put that money up for a rainy day. So like I said, I'm hoping before they start closing accounts and all that on them, I'm hoping he did as such. I'm hoping he did that. Hold on, people, give me a sec. Yeah, that's a whole fact. Yeah, it's a whole fact. Good looking, OG. Good looking, my guy. Yeah, I'm sure he know that the music plays a heavy part in that lifestyle he was living. You know what I mean? Like, he had to know that. Here's a guy, he witnessed other people take a fall. He witnessed it. It's just bad dope, man. You know this, and it's sad to say it though, but the truth is the truth. 80% of the people already said they knew this was gonna happen. So I'm sure he knew it was gonna happen. I'm sure of it. He knew. Ain't nobody can't tell me he got blindsided by this move. You know, that's like a situation, right? When you say, hey yo, Velo, I was about to hit on that. It's some other things that's gonna come out that ain't gonna be to Dirk's advantage. Rico, yeah. Then you got people like uh what's his name? FBG Duck. His mom's gonna keep throwing lighter fluid on the fire. Look at them guys that went down with that. You don't think they're gonna pull them guys in? Yo, listen, you let us know what more information you got on Dirk. We'll cut some of your time down. You don't think that's gonna happen? That's how they work. That's how they work, man. They waiting right now. You got guys writing books right now as we speak, writing books. Yo, oh yeah. And even things he had nothing to do with, they're gonna throw his name and line it up in there. And you know what's bugged out yet? I don't know, so this is going to be a question. Vlad, uh, Vlad, I'm just going to call you Vlad. You know what I mean? I appreciate the pull up. I don't know what the end is for, but appreciate the pull up. You ain't got to spam. You ain't got to spam. You ain't got to spam the chat, Vlad. You definitely ain't got to do that, but I appreciate the pull up. Yeah, Vlad got to go. Appreciate the pull up, Vlad. But you got to go. That's a fact. Tell him again, Queen T Royale. Dudes, and I try to get a voice to the voiceless, but I mean, sometimes it's just like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Sit back, relax, enjoy the content. If you don't like, pop out, salute, and keep it moving. This is dope content right here, man. You know what I mean? And I try not to dive into it, because everybody else is doing it. You know what I mean? But I just want to talk from my view of it. And it's like, yo, what do people got to do to set an example? He ain't gonna be the last one though. That's the dumbest ish ever. He ain't gonna be the last one. It's gonna be a lot that's gonna follow him. Sad to say it. It's gonna be a lot that follow him. It's gonna be a lot. Gonna go down the same road, same avenue. I remember he did a show. Dirk, I'm speaking, right? Came with all this money. Dr. East, salute, appreciate the pull up. We got another one. Doses. I guess he came back with another page. Doses. Watch the show from afar now. It's that easy. And we use them as an examples, coming up, spamming the chat and all that. That's what people do in real life. They jump into character and they forget to come back to reality. He was doing great, OG. I heard his pops came home. He took a shahada. You know what I mean? But was that enough? I'm sure his pops relied on him as well. You know what I mean? I'm sure his pops relied on him. You know what I mean? I'm sure that. But was that enough? Was that enough for him to be like, all right, well, you know what? Let me get ahead and slow my roll. I got people that, that's gonna depend on me. Yeah, the sun is killing me right now. I got people, that's depending on me. So let me move accordingly. You know what I mean? Let me move accordingly. You dig? Let me get ahead and set a situation up the way as though I can make sure that my people is good money. You know what I mean? And he ain't do that. It's a prime example. Yeah, but now look. Queen T Royal said these people don't have real lives because in real life, how can you spam? The only way they can is a white blank canvas and black letters. AJ Chiller, salute, appreciate the pull up. That's a whole fact, Queen T Royale. But what I mean by that, right, in real life, how they be spamming, monkey see, monkey do. If I know and understand, yo, they said the block is hot, they out there, finito, I'm not going on a block to try to go get $1. I'm just not going to do it. But you got people that's going to go right behind and spam every move Dirk did and think that they can do better. Like the bozos in the chat. He come under one name, he's spamming. He come under another name, is spam. You got to come out that character. Because that character will follow you. And that character could be to your demise. You see a lot of people, they really think, you know, they bigger than the program. I think Velo said it best. These guys come up here, they get a couple dollars, and they think they're invincible. Until that thing go down the wrong way. And once that thing go down the wrong way, it's over. It's over for them. Once that thing go down the wrong way, it's over for them. And sometimes there ain't no coming back. Rebel Simmer, salute. Salute to Simmer in the building. Yeah, it's over for them, man. And it's sad, right? Because Adrian made a point in the chat, right? You feeding people kids. You know, they said he was taking care of his brother kids, taking care of his kids. It's crazy. Hey, yo, OG Bobby Johnson, check it out, though. We got our own people that's coaching vultures. Dirk, to me, what just happened, that was a culture vulture move. And I'm going to say it. That was a culture vulture move. So we can't pick and choose who's culture vultures. Dirk was a culture vulture to his own kin. His kids, his moms, his pops. That's the real culture vulture, OG Bobby Johnson. You know, the Dirks, the P. Diddy's. And I say that is because, right, they come and they take from the culture and they don't give back. And I don't mean material. You know how many young guys that looked up to Dirk around his neighborhood? I don't think he put them in a position where they can carry the torch. Miguel, salute. Miguel Angel, stop talking nonsense. He's probably one of them that just never had a great one. You look like that character from GTA St. Andrews. I appreciate the compliment, Miguel. Thank you. Yeah, that might be old boy again, but at least he talking some sense. I was so angry seeing Tyler Perry on stage with his dye color hair and frozen. Yeah, like he's another one that's a culture vulture to me. You know, and it be our own people, man, that come from a situation that they know and understand the struggle is real. right? And they do nothing about it. Yeah, he went, got this big studio made, former fingers. Well, niggas is barking. I don't know what you talking about. Miguel Angel Garcia Mendenzo. You need to change that name, man. You know what I mean? But I don't see no new actors, actress coming up. OG called them essay. Essay. Ayo, essay. You know, you got guys like him, man. They, stuck. You dig? Stuck. That's a compliment. Former fingers. Thanks for the compliment. I like to know how you look, but you ain't got no picture up. So that's how you look. Like nothing. You dig? But yeah, man, you know, I read something on uh they stuck like Chuck, Queen T Royale. That's a fact. But I read something a couple of days ago about El Chapo's son. You see, it's things like that, right? Now here you go. You got your father's probably one of the you know, biggest drug lords, right? And guess what he go do? He walks in the same shoes as his pops. And now look, he got to be put in a position to take plea bargains. Damn, former fingers. It looked like you went around the school like me. You ain't go win it. Yo, he said, I'm just surprised 10 years back we didn't knew what India is, but they rule the world. Hell, man. Yo, go pick up a pen and paper and a dictionary, man, and get to work. Queen T. Royale said, unbelievable the jealousy of the hold on. Unbelievable the jealousy of another black man always haters trying to tear them down. However, when God protects his anointed like 050 bucks, you always lose because God said you can't touch. Right, that's a fact. Salute 050. The movement is in the building. Salute to my God, China Brim. That's a whole fact. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, like MC Hammer, they can't touch this Queen T Royale, man. They try so hard. Some get so mad. You know, some come with all kind of slander. You dig, and they just can't get right. My man can't get right in the movie Life. They just can't get right. They life. Just like a waterfall. It just keeps on falling and falling and falling, man. And when they try to turn to somebody greater than they self and they look, it becomes a bigger failure. You understand? You probably got a whole gallon of baby oil right now, former fingers. I bet. I bet. I bet you got a whole gallon of baby oil right now. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? So, like I was saying, as we speak right now, though, people, you got guys that's already behind that wall, that rub shoulders with Dirk, and they gonna be the one to nail that casket on it. They writing books as we speak right now, like literally. Not books in a good manner, you know what I mean? But books to take him down, you dig, on the strength of, you ain't get me no lawyer. Like, it be the most awkwardest things. Somebody on video running in their house. Facts. Next time, you might not make it. Somebody on video running in their house. Facts. Next time, you might not make it. Yeah. He is keeping baby oil you back in the car seat. Former fingers, man. You need some help, man. You really need some help, man. You definitely need you need to try to figure a way out of Texas or some wherever you at. You need to find a way out because it seems like you stuck. You know what I mean? Somebody better help him. He better go call Trump. He better go holler at what's my man name? What is the mayor? All these dudes to stay playing, living in the hood if they want. Yeah, the purpose is to get out that hood, man. Yo, man, you always welcome to White Party. I appreciate the invite. You definitely gotta. Yeah, I mean, yo, that's a dope point, China, man. Some will brag about they still in the hood. There's nothing wrong with that. But have a way out. Nobody got a way out. They be cemented in the hood doing nothing. But yet be the same ones that want a voice. You know what I mean? They be the same one. They want a voice. You understand? Nah, Simba, I'm all over Simba. I don't even try to boogie salute. Appreciate the pull up. Don't go back bucks. Nah, you know, every time I come and go, no Roski, they read my license plate, Simba, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I, you know, I'm one that sat back and I watched dudes just walk into a jail and put their hand behind their back. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, they ain't gonna make content on that. China, you know that. They ain't gonna make content on that. Because them the people they embarrassed about themselves. I don't even want to say that name. I'm just gonna say somebody, man. Appreciate the pull up, somebody. Grown man thoughts. Salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, China, spill the beans. I'm confused who you talk about, my guy. You already know we over here, man. We put it all out on the table over here. You know what I mean? We put it all on the table, man. You got these guys, they come up here, and they try to call themselves getting wrecked on a content creator, and they become the wreck. That's it. They become the wreck. Yeah, that's all. Look at Dirk. Dirk is a prime example. Prime example. Just a trucker salute. Appreciate the pull up. Bro, you're spitting your saliva to the camera. Yo, all you can do is just laugh, man. You know what I mean? That's all you can do is laugh, man. Form of fingers. You want to be a comedian, man, you need to go holler at Tyler Perry, man. He hiring. He's definitely hiring. You might like what he got in his studio. You know what I mean? But yeah, people, it's just certain things that you could avoid. Like Dirk. Dirk could have avoided this. Or could he have? That's a question. What y'all think in the chat? Do y'all think Dirk could have avoided this? Could Dirk avoided this? Just a trucker? I believe I'm with you on that. I think so as well. I think he could have avoided it as well. Me personally, I think he could have avoided it as well. You know what I mean? But when you get caught up with the caught up, I think you get sidetracked, you get blinded, you start feeling like you're the most high. You think a couple dollars is gonna make you bigger than the program. Ron BX, salute. You already, man. That's the sad part. These guys, they get a couple dollars and they forget where they come from. That's a fact, Ron BX. Nobody bigger than the program. Now, it's Dirk move now. Gangster Cap, salute. Wild Country, salute, man. Appreciate the pull up. Yo, that's a sad thing, though, Ron BX. Everybody says that. So this is what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm sure he know. Brick Baby snitched. Yeah, and they making that like a awesome thing to do as well right now. They are making that the move to do right now. Yo, if I get caught, I go to jail. I'm telling. That's their first. I'ma tell. All right, former fingers, man. Appreciate the pull up, man. You finito. Deuces. Look how fast. Look how fast that can happen. Now you got to watch from afar. Or go make another account. Go waste your time. I don't know why I look like Tupac cousin. You know what they say? All black people look alike. Does that answer your question? Yo. Hey, yo, y'all gotta do better trolling, man. Y'all, y'all gotta do better trolling, man. Like, yo, like it's just blasphemy. I just, oh, word, the new thing is to be a troll. Let me go over here and know how to troll, man. Get your troll game up. Gotta get your troll game up. You looks like Tupac cousin. What? You sound stupid. But come in the building. Go tell your cousin to tell his cousin to come pull up. The word around the street is you look like your mother's baby father. You run around looking like your mother's baby father. You did. Yeah, people was bugged. Yeah, I know I had to mute myself. I had a phone call, Queen T Royale. I had to mute myself. To the chat, I had to mute myself. OG said I be eating and smoke. Really, OG Bobby Johnson? Really though? JP, yeah, I know I had to mute myself. I had to mute myself, people. I had to mute myself. I had to mute myself. Now I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. It's just certain things that grown men, this is another example of a grown man. You know what I mean? Just When you're dealing with, and you have to deal with it accordingly. You know what I mean? You have to deal with it accordingly. You know what I mean? Because you got some guys on these YouTube streets that come up here and they act like little kids. You know what I mean? So you got to treat them like little kids. You know what I mean? So, it's a little situation that I just went through, where people in the chat that want to spam your chat, you just treat them like little kids. You put them in timeout, or you just ban them from coming and being a part of your show overall. You understand? I know. I see you. I see you, no Roski, OG. You better make your best shot the best shot. Cause when I start shooting back at you, oh buddy. Yeah, we got them out the way, Queen Royale. Ron BX, wasted talent. That's a fact. All the money you want, just to throw it away. Get your money, make music, and live life comfortably. That's the goal, Ron BX. Because if you don't want it, feel free to give it to me. Bars. Oh, now I was on the line. I had a phone call, JP. You know what I mean? That's how that that's how that went. I was on the phone. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all couldn't hear me. I don't know how many lip readers. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how that went. You know. But yeah, people. You know, like Ron BX said, man. The motive is to get to the money. Get to the money. Yeah, yo, OG, man. I'm about to stop these joints though, man. I'm a firm believer. They starting to do something to these cigarettes as well, man. NoBueno.com. Ron BX said, a word of advice: be cautious of what you say around people you call your homies or your mans. That's a whole fact. Yeah, I know, OG. Man, yo, it does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage to these germs, man. That's why I call them germs, man. My man Ron BX said, it be the ones you grew up with. Yeah, that's a fact. They be the first one to slander you. The ones you grew up with, the ones you be around, you know, if things get out of pocket, they be the number one hater. They become the number one hater. You know what I mean? They become the number one hater, man. Word, they become the number one hater, man. And you question the fact of, damn, let me find out y'all been felt like that. That's a fact. Let me find out y'all been felt like that. And a lot of them, that's what it be. A lot of them been feeling that kind of way about you. They just waited for an opportunity to slander you. You know what I mean? But it's like life with everything. You got to know how to deal with it. You got to know how to adapt and keep it moving. Simple. Yeah, yeah, AJ, I believe so. I believe, one of his mans, you know, got in their bag, got into a situation they couldn't get out. So, the easiest thing to do these days is tell. When I was a kid, my man Ron BX said, when I was a kid, my uncles would tell me, if you get caught, be quiet. You don't tell on your mans that didn't get caught. That's a fact. Queen T Royale, that's a fact, because my son's friend, who he grew up with, set him to get robbed and killed. But God said no, and he's still here with me. Thank you, God and Jesus. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Agent say the guy wore a wire for 2 years. Yeah, and see, when you go that far, and I'm sure that Dirk might have helped that young man out somewhere down the line, and for you to give thanks in that magnitude whereas though you'd rather put somebody in jail instead of you holding your own, it's nobueno.com. Uncle Ralph, be like crazy. It's so real, man. It's so real. It is so real. And you know what's sad though? The sad part about it is you wouldn't even know because we'd be loyal to a default. You know what I mean? We'd be so loyal to a default. You know what I mean? And when you become loyal to a default, what's that word? You be uh it's like you be stuck in stupidity. You you kind of feel it, right? Vulnerable too as well, OG. You know what I mean? But we can't put it on the vulnerability because somewhere you feel it. You just ignore it. I was in a situation like that, right? So I was in Delaware and I had a guy that he rocked with me the long way. I mean, I let this guy like do everything. And I felt vibes. You know what I mean? Like my lady was giving me, yo, listen, don't trust him. Like I was getting them kind of conversations and I ignored it. And I'm like, nah, he cool, he good money. And he was from up top. So I take him up top. I let him hold the V's, you know. So this one day, I caught him. And I still ain't do nothing. But I caught him. But I ignored it. You know what I mean? Like, we sitting, we having a convo, and he just kind of like took a picture of me on a low. I'm like, yo, my God, what was that about? You know what I mean? Like, what, like, you dig? Like, what was that about? And when it came down to it, and they try to do me filthy, his name was the first name, well, that came to my mind, because he was a CI1 on my paperwork, and the first thing that came to my mind was him. So I felt it. I was being told, but I ignored it. So that was on me. You know what I mean? Because you also got guys that hate. They would definitely hate. In denial. That's a fact, OG. You know, because you got guys that hate. You know, when they see somebody in a dope position, you know what I mean? You know, all the hate come out. Like everything come out the woodworks. Like everything come out the woodworks. And when you start dealing with that, you got to stand on law. You know what I mean? You know, and I didn't do that. I didn't stand on law. You dig? So, with that being said, I know when you got somebody around, you will feel that vibe. Why this dude? Then you start zooming in. Like, man, why he moving like this? And then it goes and goes and goes. Then a situation happen. And the only one who would know would be, you know, would be my guy. Right? So I said, damn, how did these people know this? So my guy pops up on me, right? And my guy, it's like, yo, I'm in a situation. I need to hold a platy. I'm like, wow, what up? So I'm a first line guy. Let's go handle the handle. So we go handle to handle. Everything get taken care of. So further down the line, some retaliation occurs. So I go hose my man down. Now, the movie I put in, my guy takes the platy, the same platy. I'm like, we already know that's a throwaway, that's dirty. Ah. And lo and behold, people, he gave that joint to Roscoe, man. Declare his name. He didn't want to go to jail. So he rather me go to jail. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer. It be the ones close to you, man. You know what I mean? So I had to deal with that. And I think the most hurtful thing about when you dealing with situations like that, it be it be on you mentally. Because you like, damn, I kind of felt it. I kind of knew. Right? People telling you, yo, watch old boy. And I ignored it. And it came back to bite me in the bottom. Yeah, you got to do the time, man. Like, you know, dudes get caught up, and the first thing they know is to tell. And sometimes the case could be beatable. You could beat the case. So, with that being said, man, uh, people definitely get caught up into being loyal to a default. The same thing I said, like, to close out, like with Dirk. You know, you got to know how to hold them and you got to know how to fold them. You know what I mean? And if you get caught up in a situation as such and you don't fold them, you get folded. You dig? And after all that, I put my gloves on, I fought. I beat the case. You know what I mean? Y'all can look it up. It took place in Wilmington, Delaware, man. Y'all can look it up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So I know and understand, man, when you get caught up out there like that, and you nah, he good. And you really already feel like, yeah, dude shaky. You know what I'm saying? And you just be in denial. You like, nah, my man ain't. Because I seen some movies he did as well. Now, mind you, we put in movies together, man. And he went out bad. A guy that I took underneath the wing, made sure he was good on all accounts, man. And he turned around and did me dirty. And it made me look stupid because I ignored the conversations. I'ma catch you. He said, why? He said, why you snitch on Dirk, OG? Yo, that was a good one. I'ma catch you. That was a good one, man. But yeah, people, man, on that note, man, I appreciate the pull up. You know what I mean? Follow, you know what I mean? Follow the follow, man. You understand? I was always told by an OG of mine, right? And I never knew and understood, but he always told me, keep your windows open, never broken. Yeah, keep them open, never broken. I never understood that. And when I look at what's going on now, right, I say, wow, if you keep your windows open, you give yourself an opportunity to escape the madness. If your windows stay broken, you can't escape the madness without coming out without a wound. You know, a broken window, you bound to get cut. And in this situation right here, Dirk didn't keep his window open. He kept it broken. He had no escape. And the only way out for Dirk was through that broken window. So when he tried to climb through that broken window, he got cut. So in this case, I say to the people, leave your window open, never broken, people. Give yourself the opportunity to escape scarless. Because if you don't, glass cut. And they don't discriminate. Glass do not discriminate, people. It don't discriminate. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to lose some good ones so you would think. You weigh your options. Even if it hurt. But you got to know and understand. Whatever you go through in life, that man upstairs, he will put that situation in front of you in a clear view, and it's on you to visit it in a clear view. Don't let that go over your head. You know, so, I'm not going to be on no free Dirk mission. You know, he got to sit down and know and understand where he went wrong. OG Bobby Johnson said, I always told my brother his man can't come in my house. I ain't trust him. In the end, he folded. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that part be the worst part because you as an individual can deal with the eternal hurt. But when you got to look people in your face, right? That was one that I told you. I told you. That I told you is going to hurt more than you being told on. You understand me? So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all already know, man, wasn't for 050 the movement, man. You know what I mean? Won't be no 050 bucks. We should shoot right back. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy, Trainer Brim, my guy, Harlem Legend, my man, Platinum Shine, aka The Machine. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Thanks for spending slow hours, some change with me. You know what I mean? The breakdown. You know what I mean? Keep your windows open. Never broken, people. It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka Mr. Bucks De Niro, all hundreds, aka Mr. Dark Side, aka Mr. 10453. I'm always there, you never there. Wow!